What's up, guys? The Soloist. Today, a new update has came out. Seto Kaiba DLC and a lot of other information. So we're gonna talk about it today. I'm gonna give my 2 cents on what I think of the DLC. Um, you know, and basically what I think of Kaiba coming to the game. That was released a while ago. As far as Kaiba, I really was a bigger fan of Kaiba in the Yu-Gi-Oh series, more so than I was for Yugi. So it'd be nice to see him in the game. Would I personally use him? I'll definitely give him a try. Albus the Tormentor was my favorite Egyptian god card. It's the one that I kept. So for me, definitely I might consider using him. So, that's interesting. But what I am wanting more to discuss in this video, because I didn't see any gameplay, anything related to gameplay released on Kaiba. I've seen pictures, I've seen all that, but that doesn't really do anything for me. With that, I'm gonna leave that news to a later date. Hopefully being able to, let me turn down the volume on that. Maybe it was too loud. Yeah, so what I do want to get to is some of the updates that they have here, the 2019 update schedule. And it starts on April. In April, there is a free update, so free download, where you're going to have a clan feature, Vertex event, new avatar costumes. Okay, so as far as clan features, I think that's a cool idea. I would love to see more features in the game relating to the community, because you basically see all these people walking around in the main hub. And I'm just going to go through my replays as you talk about this stuff here. But basically, you see everyone walk around, and there's no real way to interact with them that I can understand. No way that really makes sense. And so I do want to see more interaction in some way. Clan feature, how that's going to play into it. Are we just going to be able to have, just belonging to a group? Or is there stats associated with that? I'd like to see, an average rank amount for that clan. So for instance, even to just see, okay, they have 10 members, 6 of them are A ranks, or 8 of them are A ranks, 2 of them are B rank, so you're like, okay, this clan is pretty legit, you know what I mean? Like that sort of thing. How are you going to incorporate it in such a way that it actually matters? Because right now I see all these people here, great, but what of it? So clan features, definitely something, I'm interested in. Vertex event, I have no idea, what that could refer to, honestly. Vertex event, I don't know if you guys have any clue. You guys let me know about that. I just don't. But again, I'd rather, any event sounds good to me. New avatar costumes. That's great too. I mean, I kind of find my flow. I'd prefer something better on my back than this large hammer. I think it's from Real Cyber's world, but I prefer something better, and anything else I've seen so far, I don't really like it. So April, I'm cool with it. I like to know that there's still updates happening. There's a lot of things I want to see changed, fixed, improved in this game. So the fact that they have updates scheduled not only for April, but all the way to August for what I'm seeing here. And I'm looking at my screen here. I have some of the information off to the side. So if you guys see me looking off, that's why. But all the way up to August. So I know that this game's still going to be developing, up until that time, which is super cool, So I don't have to give too harsh of a judgment at any point in time until I see these improvements really start to, start to wane, where they're not really making as much, So April's done. Okay, cool. That's nice. As far as May, here's where you can get paid DLC. This is where Saito Kaiba, I always said Seto Kaiba, but Saito for some people, and 2 other playable characters, plus avatar costumes and skills. So there's more skills coming to the game. I imagine those skills are going to be from the 3 characters. So, Kaiba, just like how Yugi has draw, and that skill, out of all the skills he has, is one that, your regular avatar can use. I'm sure, some of the skills that they're saying here, they might add skills on, making it seem like there's much more. I doubt it. I really just think they're going to be skills from the 3 players that are already there. Nonetheless, definitely a great addition. Avatar costumes, like I said, all I really care about is changing my hammer. But I'm sure, all of that is welcome. Paid DLC, I hope they don't price it to be something crazy. you know, with myself already coming, you know, a bit late to the party, I wasn't there for the beta. You know, the game cost 79, basically $80 to play. You know, some of the other early DLC stuff was like $39. You know, so how much of a money grab are we going to see here? You notice with Storm 4, CyberConnect, they did that too. You know, like, what was it in Storm 4? They had the, what was it? The Sound 4 that basically came out in Arc 1 of Naruto. They made it a DLC in Storm 4 where it's literally the end moving into Boruto. You know what I mean? But yet they made that a DLC and they made us pay for it when we should have gotten them like, you know, several games before that. So, you know, I don't really like to see all that stuff. Sure, bring in some of these characters. I like that. But let's be reasonable now. You know what I mean? We're going to find out how reasonable they actually are, the creators of Jump Force. You know, considering the game cost 80, considering some of the other DLC was $40, how are they going to price this, especially with some other improvements happening down the road? Is everything going to be another $30, $40, $50? Next thing you know, by August, we're paying $300 for a video game like this. I wouldn't really like it too much. As far as a free update in May, you have online link missions. Online link missions, which I have no idea about. You guys let me know. Raid boss events. Now that's something I'd be interested in seeing. I know in Shinobi Strikers, and if you've seen some of my earlier videos on Shinobi Strikers, I did give it a lot of hell and I never did buy it because it was the money grab and we all fell for it. You know, and for me at that time with Storm 4, with the Storm series, you know, the trailers especially, and if you played and you followed Storm 4 and you grew up with it, the trailers and stuff really made it believe that we're going to get the game that we always wanted. The world, the custom characters. They sold us on a dream, and I've been sold that dream up until Storm 4, and I'm like, you know what? Shinobi Strikers, that's not it. You know what I mean? And they had the boss raids, and that's why I bring it up. That's where the relevancy is. And, you know, looking at that, a lot of things were broken in it. I think it will be a lot better in this game. I think the boss raids will be a lot better in this game. And, you know, I'm open to it. I've already bought this game. It shows me a lot more promise than Shinobi Strikers ever did. You know, has more of a Storm 4 type feel to it, which, you know, I like, but it's super different, which is really good. So a lot of good things I have, but I do have a lot of criticisms. I'm really interested in seeing what the raid boss events actually turn out to be and what the bosses are, from what worlds are they going to be, you know? So a lot there. I really do like that. And it says they have a new stage, World Tournament stage, which is cool, which I think is from Dragon Ball Z, but I'm not sure. I was never up on Dragon Ball like that. For June, for another free update, arena event, new avatar costumes, okay. That's cool. July, free update again, and it's a tournament event, new avatar costumes coming. So they're really working on some costumes. I think they're really just adding it in, you know, just to have more than one thing for the month, which I'm not going to criticize. Tournament event, I'm really interested in that. Hopefully, what I'm seeing so far on this that is not part of their updating schedule that needs to be there is balancing of the characters, guys. They need to really balance some of these characters and scales in the game. Like, some of them are just so annoying to play. And I'm going to get into that in later videos, but like, god damn, they got to do something about that again. Anyway, July, again, like I said, tournament events, new avatar costumes. Not much to say there. You know, another update. What I take from that is they're continuously making improvements. They're kind of giving themselves June and July to really, you know, I believe, to adjust and think about what else, you know, where can we go, you know. Any pivoting that needs to happen happens then. And then in August, they have another paid DLC with 3 new playable characters and avatar costumes, as they did before in May. And then they're going to have a free update with new avatar costumes, new stage, Valley of the End, which I do believe is a Naruto stage. Looking forward to that. So I imagine one of these characters is from Naruto. And yeah, and more to come. Stay tuned. So I really like the fact that they're letting the fan base know, okay, this is what we have planned, this is what we're going off of. I really like that mode of communication that never existed with any other anime slash Naruto slash shonen game that I've seen, with a set and specific updates moving forward. So that's kind of that's kind of the breakdown of it. Again, what I'm most interested in is the clan feature, how they're going to integrate that in the game, the boss raid events, and what's not on here is the updates of balancing the game. Really spend some time, because it's great to have the costumes and stuff, but all of that doesn't mean nothing to me if they don't balance the game right, because the game will be dead before you know it. They really need to focus on that. So that's my 2 cents on the updates for Jump Force. You guys let me know what you think. Do you feel like these updates are doing it justice? Are you interested in the same things I am? Or, the characters is all you're wishing for. You just want to see Kaiba. You want to play as Kaiba. You want your characters in the game. And you're good to go. You know what I mean? If that's it for you, definitely let me know that in the comments below. I'm really interested in hearing what you guys think about that. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I intended to move around, actually, give you something else to watch, but I kind of got into the breakdown of it all, so my bad about that. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. Definitely leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. The Soloists. See you guys in the next one.